So in 2001, the K series was introduced, and it subsequently took the place of the B series. The K series was also met with plenty of skepticism because people wanted to know how would it stack up against the legendary B series. However, the K20 was brought to America in the form of the 2002 Acura RSX and the Civic Si. The K20 featured an 86mm bore and an 86mm stroke, making this engine perfectly squared, like you were in high school. The K24, however, features 400 more cc's of displacement. It's a 2.4-liter four-cylinder. The K24 featured 400 cc's of displacement and overall better torque because, well, they put the K24 in all of the heavier vehicles. You can find the K24 in CRVs, Honda Accords, Odysseys, TSXs, and the Element. The K20 can be found in all of the smaller early model vehicles such as CRVs, the Honda Stream, the Accords, the Civics, the Integras, and shit of that nature. But in my honest opinion, the K24 is going to be your best option when you're talking about building some good power on stock bottom ends. For example, Hurt from the Hoonigans K-swapped his Nissan 240SX, and without opening the block, it makes 500 plus wheel horsepower, more like 552 or 558 or something around it, kind of ballpark numbers. There are even guys making close to 600 plus horsepower on these things. But here's what you could do to make some more power. Some guys like to take the K20 A2 head and put it on the K24 block. See, remember, the K24 has a low RPM redline because of its 99mm stroke. So there are multiple versions of the K20 and the K24, but more specifically, guys like to use the K20 A2 head on a K24 short block. See, the K24 short block can handle a hell of a lot more power than the K20 short block. So the K24 is going to be your basis. As far as what you like to K-swap, you could always do an EJ1 Civic. You can go search for a Civic hatch. And if you're not a front-wheel drive guy, then rear-wheel drive is your thing. Go find you a Mazda RX-8 or a Mazda Miata. If you think about it, the Miata will probably be good because it has a 50-50 weight distribution already. It already has a four-cylinder, so all you're going to be doing is swapping out a four-cylinder for a better four-cylinder. Big turbo K24 with probably a K24 A2 head or a K20 A2 head, and give it, 7 to 15 pounds of boost. So yeah, if I had to make a list of the top 5 best swaps, the K20 and K24 would definitely occupy the same spot together. Oh yeah, and as far as that 1,000 horsepower number, to even think about touching that number, you need to have a sleeved K24 block or K20 block, and you need forged internals. There's a lot more that goes with this, like for part 2.